Man, we got Big Fab in the house night before RKC Nationals, man. What's good, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little bit tired. Got in early Thursday morning, and as you can see, just kind of been going. I'm sure my eyes are probably red, and I got a little 5 o'clock going. But it's a lot of work, man. But it's worth it, and I'm excited for the community to see the RKC Nationals and have this experience.
Hey, man, I want to do a little reflections, man. Going back, man, you had, man, one of the most legendary dogs in the game, and Remy Martin. Talk about the beginnings with the RLC and what was the thought process behind that?
Well, RLC stands for Remy Line Certified. I came up with RLC because I felt Remy Line dogs weren't getting their just due in the bully world. In different registries, they weren't being recognized, and there was a lot of politics. So I was like, well, if we're not going to be allowed certain places, then we just got to make our own place. So I came up with Remy Line Certified, to where we did shows based only on Remy Line dogs or dogs that had Remy in them. You couldn't enter the ring unless you had a drop of Remy's blood in you. So it's kind of like a, I don't want to use the word, it is what it is type of registry, I guess. At that point, it was just strictly for Remy Line people, so they could have a home to go and show their dogs and participate and compete.
Now, talk about from that point going into starting of the registry of the RKC.
Well, RKC actually started to evolve after RLC because there's only so much growth you could do within a bloodline. But RKC became my passion the day Remy died, which kind of makes a little sense, because whilst Remy was alive, Remy Line was my passion. After the falling of Remy, my tribute to him and everybody he has touched was RKC. The beauty of RKC is that it's built from a true dog, a true American bully, a true American pit bull, but it allows all bloodlines, because just not Remy Line, there's a lot of different bloodlines that are phenomenal bloodlines, and I'm sure have the same passion. But the registry now opened up for all bloodlines, but it was titled after a famous dog, a dog that did a lot and meant a lot. So it was my biggest tribute I could give a dog that I know that changed my life, and I know that changed hundreds and hundreds of millions of thousands of billions, quazillions, people's lives. So hence RKC was born.
I gotta ask, with the start of the RKC registry, how hard was it to convince people it wasn't just about Remy Line dogs?
Man, it's so funny. I'm glad you asked that question, because I didn't realize how hard we branded Remy Line. Because when you're doing something, you're not aware of what's going on. But that brand is so strong. I mean, even if a person names their dog Remy, and it might be a gaudy line dog that they name Remy, once you hear Remy, automatically Remy Line. That brand is so strong. So it was very, very hard to do that. But like anything else, we kept doing it. You came to a couple shows, and everybody always says, "Oh, I only thought Remy Line dogs could come to these shows."
Correct.
That might have been the hardest part. But the funny thing is when he passed away, it wasn't even a topic anymore. Now, yes, you have the same old heads that want to whatever, but my passion, and I guess my swag with it, it wasn't about Remy Line now. It was about, what, I want the bully world to feel and enjoy what I enjoyed or saw or whatever you might want to call it, So the long and short, man, it was hard. It was hard.
Now, with the movement of the RKC tonight, night before Nationals, down here in the Carolinas, man, it has to be a surreal moment for you, especially for the haters who didn't think you would probably get this far with the RKC.
It's it's so funny. My peers are telling me to enjoy the moment. My peers are telling me to this is your day, this is your time, this is your moment. And it's hard for me because as much as they say that to me, It's our time. It's our moment. Because I came up with an idea and I came up with a concept and I had a dog. But without all the others from the beginning to the present, it means nothing. You know, the secret to any success is for you to duplicate yourself. If you could duplicate yourself, and then the person you duplicated could duplicate themselves, and then they duplicate themselves, and then they duplicate themselves, all of a sudden now you have a strong bond with the same vision. So the nationals, when RKC individuals come, they're going to really respect that, look, these guys are not playing, because in everybody's mind right now, there's only one registry that is the only registry, because they've never seen another registry compete at this level. When they walk into that ring tomorrow and they see those banners and they see it standing room only because you can't get in, history is going to be made.
Man, I gotta say, man, I really appreciate your time, man. Just giving a little reflections on the big event tomorrow, man. How nervous are you, man? Are you nervous at all about it?
I'm not nervous about the event because I trust the people because it's their event. I'm nervous of the execution because I want it to be right. I'm excited to walk into a place where I see people in shirt and tie, where I see people in nicely dressed clothes, where I see people spend their Saturday and put on their church shoes for a dog show. Why? Because it's not just a dog show. It's a community event. It's like certain people go to church and don't give a damn. I go in my khakis, my sock. Okay, that's you. But certain people dress up for church, especially a special occasion day for church. This is our Easter Sunday. The Nationals is our Easter Sunday. Nobody goes to church Easter Sunday looking crazy.
Man, I really appreciate your time, man, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow, man. I'm gonna be dressed to impress like everyone else, man. Thank you.
Salute.
Salute.